right, welcome back, everybody. Here we go, week 3. Who's the top of the leaderboard? Who's at the bottom? You'll find out soon enough. So we'll go through the standings today, see where we're at, see who needs to get a win, who could lose this week. We'll have to see. Who's hit the injury bug? We'll see. Other than that, I'll just, the normal. I'll go through the standings, hit up the matchups, and we'll go from there. All right, here we go. Okay, so top of the standings there we have Jeremy, 2-0 at the most points for at 360, we'll say 369. He's killing it so far. What can you say? He's got the most points overall, 2-0. Followed by Richard, who's also 2-0 with 343. So he's got the second highest points overall. So he's just cruising along there as well. And then last year's champ Dave is also 2-0. He's roughly about 5th, 6th there in total points. And then we have the next big group of guys there in the middle. Looks like about 6 of them there at 1-1. So we have the most points there. We have Jay and Adam, the Evil Buddies. Dallas is in 5th. We have Wayne at 1-1, followed by Ty at 1-1, and then Rob and Jen at 1-1. So, as you can see there, Jen has the least points for, but also the least amount of points against. So she's doing well there. And in the group that is 0-2, we have myself, followed by Tom and Sunil. So 3 of us down there looking to get our first win, and there's 3 at the top there. A few of us are hoping that they'll get a loss so we can catch up in the standings. So we'll see how it goes. All right, we'll head off into the matchups. So as always, like I say, I start with mine because that's the first one there. So looking at myself versus Jeremy. Originally, he was favored to win by about 5 points. Brees Hall went off and got 18.3, which is right on their projection, which is good for me at least. So he's roughly about the same amount of points. I am worried about Waddle this week with Tua not playing. I'm also worried about Chase, who hasn't played very well. Tank Dell had a down week last week, but I'm hoping for a bounce back. Wandale, I got lucky with a touchdown there, but I don't really have much else on my bench at the moment that I'm confident in. I could throw in Watson or Chandler or maybe even the Dortch, but I don't think I want to. And then on Jeremy's side here, he's got Daniels, Jefferson. So hoping he was going to fall to me. Flowers, Olave, Dobbins, who's had a good start here. Bowers has had a great start. Aaron Jones. Javonte's hoping to keep it going after a bad week 1. I don't really see anybody on his bench that he might plug in over top. With his 5 points favored, I still think Jeremy's going to win. I don't think I'm going to pull this one off. Right now, my team's struggling. It's a little early season nerves going on with me right now, but we'll see. I'm going to take Jeremy to win this one and move to 3-0. Okay, next we have the buddies, Jay and Adam, taking on Jen, the trophy wife. Neither person had a player playing on Thursday. The buddies are favored by 36 points at the moment. I know Jen's been hit by the injury bug, so that does not help her at all. Higgins is back, so maybe she could put him in over maybe somebody else there. But that might be a difference of 4, 5, 7 points at the most by looking at projections at least. I do like the buddies team. I like Rice. I like Taylor. I'm hoping Achan can be healthy and be good there. Or stay healthy and be good, I should say. Mason, nice. Yeah, I think the Buddies are going to win. That's a huge projection difference, and there's a reason for it. I'm not saying Jen's team is bad. I just think she's been banged up lately on her team. McCaffrey not playing, that's usually a good 20-point player at least, right, per week on. So that's the difference of looking at her worst player, like 14 points. Yeah, and then with Higgins ready to go in there, another extra point. So it could have been close if McCaffrey was playing, but I don't think it's going to be. And I think the Buddies are going to win. All right, next we have Rob versus Richard. Richard was originally favored by, about 18 points, now favored by 37. So Rob got bit by Stevenson's rough game there, 1.3 points in our league. Richard had the Jets defense in there, and they did fairly well against the Patriots there. So 7 sacks definitely goes a long way to helping them out. They're both, Richard's 2-0, Rob's 1-1. Rob won his first game with the second lowest points scored. I think Williams, with being in a dome, maybe another week, is going to get a little better. He needs a better offensive line to give him more time. St. Brown's a little banged up. But I do like Dobbs. I think Andrews and McBride will have a good game. Jameson Williams. Charbonnet, should have a decent one. Yeah, I think Richard's gonna win. I think I don't know if it'll be like a 37-point blowout or anything, but I do think Richard will win this week. Next on the list we have Dallas and Ty. Dallas is 1-1. Ty is also 1-1. They're both literally right in the middle of the pack. Dallas was really favored by about 1.5. Ended up after Thursday being about 2.5 point favorites. Let's see what happened there on Thursday. Garrett Wilson was about a point less than projection. Touchdown, 5 receptions, 33 yards. So they were looking for a little bit more yards there, I guess. So not a bad week. 14 points by your third receiver there is pretty good. Dallas threw in Cam Akers with Mixon being out. He's got Likely, so he's hoping for a little bit of week 1 magic again. Ford struggled a little bit last game. They had Foreman touch the ball less but gained more yards, so we'll see what happens there. Neighbors had a heck of a game. I have him in another league, and he was great. I think Dallas is going to win, and I do think it'll be close. They both have good teams. Like Laporta's fantastic. He just needs to get going. Kincaid's got to get going a little more. I think Dallas is going to win by maybe like 3-4 points. I think it's going to be close. Okay, next we have the 1-1 Wayne versus the 0-2 Sunil. This is our lowest points matchup of the week. We have Wayne favored by about 12 points. Looks like neither player had anybody going on Thursday. Just looking here quickly through the teams. Wayne's got Allen, London, McConkney needs a big rebound game. Barkley's been good. Elliott, who knows what's going to happen there. Sunil, who's he got? Leggett's not bad. Dealing, it's 2 Carolina guys. I guess with Dalton, he's hoping for a little bit better quarterback play. Zamir and Rashid White. Yeah, I think Sunil is actually going to win this one. Nothing against Wayne or his team. I just think there's a couple lower than projections here. Like Lockett seems a little low. Zamir, I know it's kind of all over the place, but it's Carolina. It's a dome. So maybe a little extra points there. So yeah, that's all. I just think Wayne's gonna win this one. Sunil's gonna win this one. Go to 1 and 2. Wayne is gonna go to 1 and 2 as well. All right, our last matchup here. It's our third place Dave at 2 and 0 versus Chom, who's 0 and 2 and in 11th place. Fairly close matchup here, roughly 3-point difference. Neither guy had players going on Thursday. Dave, we'll have to see how Hill does with no Tua. I'm hoping pretty well because I have him in another league. So we'll see. Hoping Kelsey has a good bounce back week. Tom's hoping for Mahomes to get going. Get those, big 25 plus weeks. I like Gabe Davis. It looks like, I don't know, to me it looks like they could have gotten the ball a little bit more often on Sunday, but hey, I only see what they show on Red Zone. But it looked like to me like he could have been involved a little more. Maybe that'll come. Amari Pooper has been terrible, but what can you do? CeeDee Lamb will be CeeDee Lamb. It'd be awesome. So, but then he's got Kamara, Devonta. I think Dave will. Yeah, I think Dave will win. It's not that I don't think it'll be close. I think it'll be like your kind of 8 to 10 kind of point win. So not like a blowout, but not close. So I don't know. So yeah, that's my thoughts for this week. We'll see what this week brings after week 3. You're kind of seeing where your team's at, where you need to improve. We got some injuries out there. So there's, the waiver wire is always moving. There's always guys out there. A new week. I don't want to say the I word there, but there's always someone who gets. So there could be another waiver wire steal next week. So there's lots of fab left. Let me just go back and look. Yeah, most people other than Ty and Dave are low around the $50 mark. Everybody else is still like $70 to $100. So lots of fab left out there. We'll see if there's anybody worth picking up this week. And we'll go from there. So we'll talk to you soon. Have a good week, everybody. Bye.